even if things were normal and Manchester United were what we expect them to be, still massive game. But actually, because Man United are going through what they're going through, story-wise, all eyes are on them. I think this is. I'm actually really envious what I'm actually involved in, guys, because anything could happen here.
That's the point, Jacko, is that in ordinary circumstances, Man United, Rangers would be such heavy underdogs. They'd be coming down here, probably, if you're being honest, looking to avoid a heavy defeat. Do you know what I mean? Years ago, that'd have been the case, but such unusual circumstances, at Man United. Say we were at the Ruben Amorim presser the day, and I mean the way he was talking about being nervous coming out at Old Trafford and reiterating this kind of worst United team in years. I mean, they are in an absolute mess, and it just feels like this is a golden opportunity for Rangers to actually come down here and not just get a point, actually go and win. I mean, James Tavernier spoke at the Rangers presser that we've just left, and he seemed confident, didn't he? They're coming down here looking to actually go and win the game, which for a Rangers-Man United game, Rangers going away from home, is very unusual.
Are you getting a sense, guys, down there of what the locals feel like? What the reaction has been? I mean, we can monitor it from afar, but what are the guys on the ground down there? What are they saying? Are they fearing that Amorim might have made a bad situation even worse by saying what he said?
We've driven from Glasgow to the training ground, to the stadium, and I know he'll speak to you. So you're about the only person we spoke to today. So no, there's not much sense. But listen, I think you can speak in just even say Harry Maguire was a player up Amorim. They're no shying away from how bad a campaign this has been for them. I mean, it's hard to dress up any other way. I think it's 7 defeats out of the last 10, 4 defeats at home out of the last 5, 13th in the league. That's
shambolic.
Results a club the size, stature of Man United. It's not really acceptable. So they are aware of how far off it they've been and how much more they have to improve if they're going to get anywhere close to being challenging, even for Champions League places, never mind prizes. So, listen, as Scott says, this is a big opportunity for Rangers. Listen, it's by no means straightforward for Rangers either. They've got their own troubles. Domestically, they've got their own troubles tomorrow night, selection-wise. I think it's 8 players missing tomorrow night. So it's not as if if this is a Rangers team going in full strength, playing a Man United team that's on its knees. But I think there is a sense that Rangers, if they're going to have an opportunity, if there's one time to get Man United, this is it. This is the good as it gets in terms of a Rangers team coming down here.
See in terms of the local press, Jack, you're asking about what the feeling is. I don't know about Andy, but at the United press of the day, there wasn't a single question about Rangers for the local guys.
Well, that doesn't surprise you, does it? That's just par for the course.
That's what I'm saying. This game, the fact that it's Rangers is irrelevant. All they care about is where Man United are in the Premier League.
Have they fixed the telly in the dressing room?
Aye, exactly. What happened in the dressing room?
They didn't even get to ask that question. They were still talking about what the manager said after Brighton about the worst team in United history. So.
Honestly, this could have been anybody. Man United were playing this Europa tie. It didn't matter to them.
Because they don't take it seriously. They're not taking this match seriously. For them, it would be... it's actually beyond contemplation that Manchester United won't beat Rangers. As bad as Manchester United's results have been in the Premier League, the whole idea, the notion, the very idea that Rangers could come down from Scotland and beat them at Old Trafford, that's not even given due consideration.
You know the bizarre thing about Rangers' situation as well, again, I don't know if Andy felt this, but you felt that the Rangers presser, as I say, Tavernier speaking confidently, Clement very relaxed. Rangers look more comfortable coming into a game like this away to Man United than they will do going to Canada. It's a kind of bizarre thing about this season for Rangers. Honestly, you feel that these players will be more comfortable running out at Old Trafford tomorrow night than they will be at Tannadice for a 12 o'clock kickoff.
It's a similar vibe to when they beat Celtic at Ibrox and, won well, deserved to win. But everyone thought, there's Easter Road to come, there's Dens Park after that. even if they can beat a Celtic team as well as they did in the day, nobody was confident of them going to these tricky away games. Again, the same this week. You've seen them struggle away from home of late, but you would surprise nobody. They come away and get a big European result, because they've done it time and time again this year. Malmo getting a decent point away in Athens, stunning in Nice in their home patch. So coming here against, again, a Man United team that are no great shakes, let's be honest. Like they're far away from the sort of side that we all remember from the 90s. But,
still packed for a good player.
Yeah, but, could Rangers come down here and surprise? I don't think that would surprise many Rangers fans. It might surprise a few Man United fans, but I think Rangers fans would think, our team on their day is capable of that. But will they be feeling as confident going to Tannadice at the weekend?
It's funny because we, Scotty, called it in Hotline Live, didn't you, Scotty? You said about Easter Road and Dens Park. You actually predicted that was what's going to happen, and that was after the Old Firm win. So, there is one thing, because we talked about what Clement's lineup was likely to look like, and I made the terrible mistake of not realising that Mohamed Diamande is suspended from this, because I was saying, well, he'll probably go Raskin, Barron, Diamande further forward. That template has worked in Europe. It means sacrificing a more attacking player, but Diamande's got the legs and that gives him a bit of energy. What's the way around this? I'll ask you, because I was wondering if what he might do is play Yilmaz further forward with
we had the same discussion in the drive down, so we were thinking, I think this is the only option he's got, just the sheer number of guys out. If you go through them, obviously Souttar's out, Dujon Sterling's out, Casemiro we all know is out, Oscar Cortez is out, you get Hadji, Danilo, Inciala, Diamande, suspended, but those guys ineligible. Obviously Rafa Fernandez, a new signing, also ineligible. So in terms of what the option he's got, obviously the news tonight from the press conference is that Jack Butland's back available. Taking the vibe for Philippe Clement, I think he'll start. He's made clear he's his number one for long enough, so I think it'll be Tavernier at right back. You're talking about Balogun and Proper as your centre backs. Yefte at left back. Needs must, no other choice to go Yilmaz and Barron and as the two sitters.
No, Yilmaz wide
left. Sorry,
Yilmaz wide left.
Raskin and Barron, sorry, as the two sitters. Cherny on the right. Bayrami is a 10.
Bayrami in the middle.
Yilmaz off the left with Agamani up front. The only alternative if he goes maybe Agamani off the left and Dessers up front, but I'm not sure.
No, can't see it.
Let's not go there.
You think the theatre of screams is ready for that?
Before we let you go, guys, a lot of people writing in saying that they're very confident of Rangers getting a result tomorrow. This one, Paul, saying that if Clement gets a win, it buys him into next season, definitely. I said before you guys come on that for this Rangers team that was so maligned earlier in the season, if they could face Tottenham and Man United and avoid defeat against both of them, that'd be a monumental achievement. But do you think they will?
I've got a feeling they'll get a draw tomorrow night, Daniel, even with that depleted squad. And you're right, when the draw get made, I think Rangers fans genuinely looked at it, and I heard some of them saying, well, just Man United and Spurs, you need to write off, but if we can win those home games against the other teams, we could maybe still qualify. The fact that they've got a point against Spurs, they're now confident going into this United game.
I think they were writing off Nice away as well, and there was 3 points behind there. So